the longer it's going to take you and the more likely you are to realize that your shirt is inside out. Everybody can let me know right now. I'll just use this other one, Exakt Lite. Download is free, no strings attached. You need the installer here in order to get it into your thing, into your plugins folder. I feel pretty confident this is who I think it is. And I'm going to use, basically if you have a 32-bit plugin, you can import it into the software and it will export it wrapped as a 64-bit. So for instance, anything that's 32-bit that I normally wouldn't be able to use in Ableton, I can rewrap it using the JBridger software, and I wind up with a 64-bit, which Ableton has no issues with. I need to rescan for plugins, rescan here. Here we are in Exakt Lite. So I see the preset selector up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different divs, I guess. This is all one big one here. Yeah, let's see what this sounds like to begin with. I'm going to be using my keyboard, like my literal QWERTY keyboard, so that I can not have to have another actual MIDI keyboard up here. Love it already. That's pretty cool. I'm liking this. Okay, so this one's called Aurora Borealis. There we are, up an octave. This is just a C minor chord. Up another octave. Cool. And then something to keep in mind on Ableton. Yeah, a lot of plugins don't have the functionality where you can just right-click and show automation. However, that doesn't mean automation for that doesn't exist. It just means that you have to track it down, which is down here. This little arrow will expand this GUI, which is extensive, as you can see. Let's click through some more presets. While I do this, I'm going to be watching this. Well, I'm going to be watching all of these and seeing kind of what changes. So one more thing I want to check. No, we can't expand it at all. All right, you know what? I'm going to plug in my keyboard. What? All right. I need a USB. You know, it's funny. Yeah, there's something else. Save. All right, I need to restart Ableton. What's up, dude? Okay, love it. Love it. Oh, wait, I gotta make this a mono. I gotta do it. Come on, let's do it. Here we go. That's exactly what I meant to do. Okay. And then we got the Prophet. And let's hit them with a, yep, like that. And we go to this guy from there, and then from that, how about one of these guys? Or wait. Hit him with a little C-sharp Lydian, right? E sharp, no one likes that. Then it would go F sharp sharp, no one likes that. It just depends what key you're in, whether it's a D flat or a C sharp. People like to say that they're the same thing, but they're not. They sound the same, it's the same note, it's the same frequency, but it's not the same thing. Anyway. Right. Okay, cool. So if you click the right arrow here, it does actually move through. I thought, for instance, I thought once it got down to saw sweep and we hit right again, I thought it was going to go back into Aurora Borealis, but actually it just went to the bass presets. And then I assume once we get past sine bass, we'll go into the effects and stuff. I haven't been using the mod wheel, so I'm not sure, but I wonder if any of these have, some kind of mapping on the mod wheel. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to use this one. Except like that. I would use that. Oh, pitch bend, peanut butter range. So yeah, what I'm thinking is like, we go. So I like ones like this because you can hold one note down, and then when you play the next note, it'll play it, but once you release that second note, it'll also play the one that you're already holding down. Sometimes I like using bass patches as a stab. Love it. Love a good Lydian chord. Or, you know what's also good? A Lydian dominant chord. Mr. Fingers. Ooh, check this one out. You've got mail. You can hear it's an FM synth. You can't hear it so much at the top, but down here you can hear the that frequency modulation is what gives it that like clangy tones, especially right there. That's cool. I gotta remember that one. I don't know what I was gonna say. By the way, I don't know what. Or maybe some chordal stuff. That's just building off of fourths, different configurations. Cheese organ. Why is there always a cheese organ? I don't know. I don't know why there's always a cheese organ. The only married news team in the tri-state area. Endless summer. That's cool. No. If I was designing video game sound effects, that would be one of them. Actually, you know what I'm curious about is you know how the Mario, the bloop bloop bloop, that sound is actually just like arpeggios, which is really fast. So I'm curious about this. I would pick up an item in a video game if that sound played every time that I did. Well, and like Tony Hawk, when you pick up like the letters for skate, so you pick up like a K. Yeah, I think so. Or, you know, like you walk through a portal. And then you come out the other side. Don't ask me how I know. Some of these are a lot quieter than others. You're a winner. Oh, okay. I hear you. I really like this one. I'm going to come back and mess around with this in more depth and actually write a song using just this one synth. Because no matter what synth you've got, it's totally possible to write a song using just that one. And especially with one like this, like you can get a couple albums out of this. I mean, let's just be real about the scale, like what it actually takes to make a song. It's the possibilities are endless. You know, you could stretch several albums out of just this one synth. You know, people might think I'm messed up for thinking something like that, but I think it's true. Like if you got really, really good with this synth, or any synth, but with this synth in particular, if you got really good with it and you knew what you were doing, you could for sure build an entire album, like drums and everything, just from this guy. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed.